Alright, and welcome back to my Let's Play of The Siege of Avalon, here on my channel, Idle Wisdom. We're here again in Callan's room in the Outer Keep. Last episode we completed the fourth chapter, the Scouts chapter, and Callan succeeded in eliminating the traitorous General Avalon. Pardon me. And we returned back to the keep. We also retrieved the Dreamwalker's wand for Avalon as payment for borrowing his mask. Let's see what we have in our inventory. I'm not sure if we still need the mask or not, so let's just put it down here for now. A map. The Sha'ahoul camp, yeah. So, and there's General Avalon's sword. Far too fine a sword for such a corrupted man to wield. But with that done, we have our Helm of Reason back on. It's time for us to continue on. We were told by Page Entro, who's General Roth's, page, that the wizard Elazar wishes to speak with us. Now, we had talked to Elazar, and he had said he was kind of tired and what have you, but, Southgate level 2. Get on with it. Elazar, we talked to Elazar towards the end of last episode, and he was like, Callan, just leave me alone, come on. Anything? No, nope, nothing. Let's go talk to Elazar. There he is, looking skeletal as usual. Callan, right on time. I have an assignment for you, one where you will be able to help the esteemed mages of Avalon. You may have heard that Elarath has been doing some research on an ancient portal that was discovered beneath the fortress. I need your help in bringing this portal to operation. Elarath and I believe we know how it can be done. If you do not wish to accept this assignment, it is of no consequence. Doubtless your brother, who I hear is doing much better, will also be available. Will you assist me in this endeavor? My goodness, come on. So apparently Corvus is out and about doing stuff as well. Yes, Elazar, I shall. What are the details of this portal and what is required to make it work? Through multiple enchantments, Elarath has managed to be able to place the area the portal will teleport to. It is a recent breakthrough that we are able to put anything through it at all. For quite some time, we thought the portal was merely eating everything we tried to pass through it, but I think it more likely that the portal transported everything we sent to where it originally led ages ago. Okay, so what's the problem? If the portal works, what more do you need? The portal does not work as it should. Everything it transports ends up terribly mangled, and we cannot possibly put a living creature through such a thing. However, I remember possessing a ring that protects against polymorphing. If Elarath can transfer the enchantment from the ring to the portal, it's been done before after all, then the portal should function correctly. Alright, let's not push it. I see, Elazar. What is it that you wish for me to do? I need you to go back to my tower and retrieve the ring from a chest in my chambers on the 3rd floor. You need not worry about any defense mechanisms. Although I have a few, they have not been triggered. Additionally, their nature is specific and almost intelligent, meaning that you cannot set them off. I cannot stress enough the importance of this item should Avalon fall. Think of all the lives lost if we do not. Or why think of those to die? Think of it instead of the lives saved if the portal works when we should need it. That is certainly a more invigorating thought, Callan. Yes, an unusually wise comment. Say hello to my big book when you arrive at my tower. You'll know the one, and tell it to reference entries 491 and 673 of my log for you. Farewell. I shall see you after you finish. May the good spirits protect you. I'm confident in my abilities and shall succeed, Elazar. You shall have your opportunity to complete the portal. I am confident in your abilities as well. It is merely customary to wish someone good luck. I was attempting to be courteous. Well, in that case, I apologize, Cedar. but there is one more question I must ask before I can continue. Of course! I forgot to tell you how you were supposed to get into my tower since it has been sealed. There is a tree immediately outside my tower with a magical spell set to trigger when someone touches the branch on it. It is difficult to identify, but I've no doubt you will manage to find it. Thank you, Elazar. I will return shortly with your ring. I was wondering about how we're going to get in there. Retrieve the ring of form protection from Elazar's tower and return it. Alrighty. Let's see. Currently, while Elarath can control where the portal leads, it ruins everything passed through it. Elazar believes that Elarath can transfer the enchantment from a ring of form protection to the portal to make it work correctly. Elazar owns such a form protection ring, and it is located in his chambers on the 3rd floor of his tower. Elazar tells me to greet his big book when he arrives and to tell it to reference our entries 491 and 673 from his log. I do hope our seer is feeling well. It would be unfortunate for him to end up like poor Waynar. That was the seer that the Sha'ahoul had captured, who had been with a scout in the night, if you remember in chapter 2. He went nuts. Elazar attempted to employ courtesy to me today, and actually admitted as much. What is this world coming to? Elazar tells me that to enter his tower, I need only to touch a branch on a tree immediately outside it. Which branch it is, I do not know, but Elazar is confident that I will find it without problem. We'll see. I wonder if we need to have other people with us, or whether we're better off doing this by ourselves. Maybe we're better off going this part alone. Let's see what Elarath has to say for himself. Elarath, here you got your portal up and coming. Let's save first, on the odd chance this does something to the progression of the quest. Good day, Callan. It's good to see that you are well. Elazar has given me an assignment to locate a ring for him that will enable you to activate the portal. He tells me you've made great strides with it so far. While it's true that Elazar and I have been working on the portal, I'm sure he's told you that our strides have come up a bit shorter than they must. Our belief is that the enchantment on his ring of form protection, which is largely used to protect one against polymorphing, can be transferred to the portal itself to protect anything passing through it. If it doesn't work, we'll simply try something else. I understand, Elarath. Have you done such an enchantment transference before? Yes, in fact, but it doesn't always work how we wish it would. Magic is an imaginative force, you see, and sometimes it thinks of things that we don't. We're all very amused afterwards. That is, of course, if no one gets hurt. At least in this case, we can be sure that it won't hurt a soul before it is employed. Elazar didn't suggest rats. What are you making up crap, Callan? Well, don't worry, wise one. I will bring the ring to you in short order. Thank you, Callan. We'll try to make your efforts more fruitful than merely learning on our part. Oh, and one tidbit you might find interesting. One of the magistrates of the Council of Fornax has recently arrived. His name is Callan, and I have had dealings with him before. You can expect no trouble from him, but the fact that he is here signals that he wants something. He is still located in one of the tents in the Inner Bailey. Now, Fornax is the nation most centrally concerned with magic. Do not worry, wise one. I have little doubt that you will discover something that will help us. Farewell. Alrighty. Elarath has told me that a Fornaxan magistrate has arrived and is currently in the Inner Bailey. Elarath believes his presence here means that he or the council wants something. Mysterious. Hail and well met, Callan. It's been quite some time since I last saw you. How have you fared against the Sha'ahoul? This is, Elarath's assistant. Quite well, Sherard. How have you fared in the advancement of your studies? You may find it hard to believe, but I've actually advanced rather far recently. Though he can be forgetful, Elarath is nonetheless a fine teacher. Perhaps I can even teach you a thing or two. I doubt it. However, you might be able to answer a question or two for me. Unlikely, impish apprentice. What the? What the heck, Callan? You're like, no, I'm the only one who could make any progress for reals. Have you heard any interesting rumors? As a matter of fact, I personally saw something quite interesting just the other day, whilst wandering around the Inner Bailey. 2 mages, a master, and an apprentice, I'd wager, had just arrived from Fornax. Their mysterious appearance caused quite a stir, but most folks won't pry into the affairs of mages, especially Fornaxan ones. Seems prudent. I had wanted to speak with them myself, but Elarath summoned me back here before I got the chance. My curiosity will likely draw me back soon, though. They are, after all, the first new mages to come to Avalon in quite some time. Huh. Alright, well thank you, Sherard. I enjoy speaking with you further, but I must go now. Sherard has advanced in his studies and he believes he can teach me some spells. I imagine these spells are the most basic sort, much like those I first learned from Elarath. Sherard saw a pair of mages newly arrived from Fornax in the Inner Bailey. Perhaps I should pay them a visit, in case they might be willing to share some of their arcane wisdom. Let's talk to Elarath again. No. Alright. I love how Callan just blithely assumes that everybody who's new, other than himself, couldn't possibly have anything to contribute, really. Well, that, or not quite that. That he couldn't learn anything of use from anyone who's a newbie. Let's go see if we can find this Fornaxan mage. Or magistrate. I'm sure the magistrate's a mage, it's just... Where are you? Not there. Merchant George. Yep. Nope. These are just merchants. Ah, here we are. Wow. Those are some robes right there. Let's see. Amari and Kale. Hello, Callan. Please address my mentor, Kale, for he would like to speak with you. How is it that you know my name, newcomer? The council knows a great many things, please. And he gestures towards his co-mate? Huh. Certainly, I shall speak to you later. Ho there, traveler. I am Kale, magistrate of Fornax. This gentleman beside me is my assistant Amori, and you are Callan, the hero of the chalice, destroyer of undead sorcerers, and defender of Avalon. I have need of your assistance, brave one. Pardon my apparent impudence, but I'm very busy, and I don't... Oh, kitty cat, don't do that. Oh, no, I know that's really fun. But just a second. Oh my goodness, cat. That's not for you. Alright. Let's see. Indeed, what assistance might I provide for you, magistrate? I wish you to deliver a message to a person to whom the council bids me speak. I bet you it's what's-her-face. Pell, Pellandrian. This wayward member of its flock has strayed outside the pen. Rules all initiates swear to follow before they join us. Rules that exist for the benefit of all involved. Imagine that Avalon's brightest rising star would be just that, bright. I imagine that Avalon's brightest rising star would be just that, bright. So if you've got any questions, please ask them now. Okay, before you continue, Magistrate, I would like to ask you a few questions. What is your question? Let's see. It's Pellandrian, I think. She is the mage. Are you saying that you're here on a disciplinary action? One could say that without lying outright, but the unvarnished truth is the matter is that I am neither judge, jury, nor executioner. I will not decide this case. I will, in fact, have as little to do with it as possible. My task is to persuade the accused to come to trial and nothing else. Let's just ask, because if he suspects it's Pellandrian, that's his friend, so he should do what he can to find out for reals. Do you mean to use force to accomplish this end? I do not know, nor do I wish to. What stereotypes about Fornaxans are currently the rage among the common folk? The truth is that we are a civilized people who revere life and dislike resorting to violence, as anyone with more than a shred of objectivity and evidence could see. I apologize for my I'll have to look that word up later. If the matter can be resolved peacefully, it shall. That is why I specifically have been chosen for this assignment. Okay, why? Are you a pacifist? That is close to the truth. I am quite cognizant of others' pain and others' concerns. Indeed, it is for this reason that I have retained my position as long as I have. I am well versed, as are all of magistrate rank and above, in offensive magic, but unlike most, it is to my chagrin that offensive spells are what I am best at. Then they have truly chosen the best person for the mission, Magistrate. Who is this person you seek? Actually, let's see. Her name is Pellandrian, and she is consorting with an outsider named Lauren, both of whom I believe you are well acquainted with. I merely wish to let her know that I have arrived. In fact, it may be easier to simply tell Lauren. She may come to me of her own volition. If she does not, I will eventually seek her out. An outsider! Oh noes. I happen to be a close associate of the two. Have you something like personal against the magistrate? Oh, not at all. Children will do childish things. It is to be expected. I care not whether the pair live or die, prosper or suffer. They can live their lives either in agony or in bliss for all I care. What I care about is the completion of my assignment without spilling any blood. Alright. Your ways are worthy of respect, Magistrate. The next time I have the chance to speak with Lauren, I will give him your message. He will decide when to let Pellandrian know. Thank you for your consideration, Callan. As a gesture of goodwill, my assistant shall accompany you on your travels, if you wish. I believe a capable mage would be of inestimable value in your efforts to aid Avalon and its people. Agreed. An experienced mage in my party would come in very handy. I shall consider it, Magistrate. He bows slightly. Again, my thanks. May fate shine upon your footsteps. Thank you, Magistrate. Farewell. Let's talk to him again. Nope. Okay. Nope, nothing. That was a weird dialogue. Alright. I have met a magistrate of Fornax named Callan, who wishes for me to pass a message on to a mage from whom the council has been unable to reach. Callan assures me that he will do everything in his power to see that his ends are met without bloodshed. He bemoans the fact that offensive spells are what he is best at. Is that like a humble? I don't know if that was a, or is that like a quiet threat? Although Callan has no interest in Pell, whom he has identified as the mage he seeks, he refers to her as childish, probably for ignoring the summons of the council. I have agreed to tell Lauren that Callan seeks Pell. He will decide when to worry Pell with this information. Callan also says that his apprentice will accompany me if I wish. Let's just talk to him. I don't know that I need anyone with me at the moment. Do you wish for me to accompany you on your assignments, Callan? Let's ask him, why are you accompanying Callan? Certainly he does not need protection. No, he does not. But it is customary to allow one of high rank a full guard. Callan declined, as he has done so many times in the past. He prefers to be alone ever since... anyways, in fact, I'm the first assistant he's taken. The council does not see this as an affront. He is more than capable of defending himself. Alone ever since what? That is none of your business, Callan. That is his tale to tell, and I doubt he will. I have said far too much already. We all have skeletons in our closet. What is so funny? Pay it no mind. It is his to release. Do you wish for me to join you? Not at this time, Amori. Very well. If you should change your mind, I shall be waiting. Farewell. Farewell, Amori. Now, of course, what is so funny was Callan, when he said skeletons in our closet, Callan was thinking about, what's his face? Poor old Felius, who literally has a skeleton, bones, in his closet that, Callan has talked to and learned magic from. Let's talk to Captain Calvaric. Hello there, how goes it? It goes well. What are you working on? Let's see, anything? Nope, nothing. Same old, same old. Alright, let's go. We have some work to do. I think we will be taking possibly people with us at times in this mission. Just not, I don't think, for this first mission. First part. Let's see, let's go to the training guard, the Outer Bailey. We need to find Lauren. Let's talk to the guards. Hello, sir. How goes it, Howland? Longing for the old days, sir. I miss the crisp smell of the waters. Say, did you hear that the Sha'ahoul have something planned? I believe I've heard that one before. Why? Oh yes, okay, we already know this. He's told us that. So they're still basically on the last mission. Let's see, there's Lauren. Greetings, Callan. It is comforting to see the Sha'ahoul have not slain you low yet. How have you fared of late? Well enough. Perhaps you can settle a few issues for me. Consider me at your service, Callan. How can I help you? I trust things are still well between you and Pell? I've tried not to bother her with my worries, but her recent sleeping troubles have me very concerned. More than once I've watched over her as she sleeps, only to witness her writhing terribly, as if she were suffering tremendous pain and fear. Though she's kept up a good front, I can see in her eyes that she has become quite worn down. This invisible enemy is, in many ways, the most difficult thing we have ever faced together. Also, elements from Fornax still seek Pell. Thank you, Lauren. I was also wondering if you might answer another question or two for me. Consider me at your service. Okay, I've just met the Fornaxian magistrate. As a matter of fact, I was just about to ask you about him. He recently arrived. I've long suspected that agents from Fornax would eventually track us down. Honestly, though, if he hasn't confronted us yet, he may not be planning to at all. I've made efforts to conceal us from him just in case. It worries me, but I have done all I can for now. Okay. Are you concerned that the Fornaxian magistrate may be looking for Pell? Obviously, I am concerned about this, but there is little to do yet. The Fornaxian magistrate has made no move against us yet, so there seems to be no immediate threat. I've not told Pell about him yet, though she has every right to know. I do not think she should have to endure any additional stress right now. Please, Callan, do not speak of this to her. Alright. Have we done what we're supposed to do? I don't know. Alright, let's see if you can answer another question. And second thought, alright. I've agreed to tell Lauren that Kale seeks Pell. He will decide when to worry Pell with this information. Kale also says his apprentice will accompany me if I wish. Lauren seems rather concerned about an unknown force that seems to be assaulting Pell when she sleeps. Lauren knows that a magistrate from Fornax has come to Avalon, but there is little he can do about it. Lauren asked me not to tell Pell about the Fornaxian magistrate. I am going to save my game. Let's just talk to Pell. Hello, Pellandrian. Good afternoon to you, Callan. To you as well, Pell. How have you been faring of late? I've been a tad apprehensive today. I've been a tad apprehensive today, but I cannot put my finger on it. I've been puzzling over it all day. I think I may have had some troubling dreams, but I usually remember them. What do you believe your discomfiture is caused by? I don't really think it was the dreams. I think I may have had... But I get a strange feeling about that Sha'ahoul. Perhaps they have something to do with them, but how? I sense strange, magical taint on my person. I feel rather separated. I must confess that I do not know what ails you, Pell, and as I cannot help you, Oh, do not fret for me, Callan. She smiles warmly. I will see what is causing you. Oh, do not fret for me, Callan. I will see what it causing this is due time. Oh yeah, no, that sentence is bad. I will see what is causing this in due time. I think I shall question some of the other inhabitants of the keep about it. Some of them have complained about troubling dreams. And it may be the same thing. Perhaps Elarath knows something about this. Oh, I'm sorry to bother you with such mental wanderings. Ah, no, that's good to know. As you wish, Pell. Farewell. Actually, I have a suspicion. Pell is feeling apprehensive as of late. She does not know if it is due to troubling dreams, for she usually remembers them. She believes that the Sha'ahoul may have something to do with her apprehensiveness, and has decided to ask a few of the other inhabitants of Avalon about their bad dreams. Let's go talk to Avalon. If you remember what we grabbed for him, if you recall, the Dreamwalker's wand, I wonder if the Sha'ahoul Dreamwalkers are to blame. Good day, Callan. I can't talk to you now, but I would advise you to keep your eyes open. More so than they have been before. Well, certainly, Avalon. Thank you for the advice. Let's see what he says if we ask him. Are you being a mite paranoid? The paranoid... Stay safe, Callan. Farewell. He's like, yeah, you should think about that, Callan. All the weird and crazy places you stick your nose. Alright, let's go back in here. What are we doing? Oh, yes. We've talked to... Let's go back to the south gate. I guess we can go out to the village. Should we try putting our... Let's see if we can use the Sha'ahoul mask again to get through the ruined village. Stealth, stealth, stealth. Now, strictly speaking, this is another chapter of the game, so I don't know if the enemies have respawned or what. It seems as though the jig is up. They are not talking to us anymore. Nope. Alright. So that is good to know. Let's put our Helm of Reason on then. We got training points for fighting them. And these are just nobodies. Still, interesting to know. I think Elazar's tower is in village Is that, oh yeah, it would be what, village? What used to be village 4, but now is village 6? Where are you? Yeah, he's off there. Wandered off into the corner. I guess that makes sense. He he didn't appreciate getting shot. So few people do. We're back to just fighting like usual, I guess. There we are. Make our way through the village. Ruin, ruin village. Uh-oh. That's a dangerous enemy right there. Let's see. Anything on him? Of note? No. Nothing useful. I mean, for us, given what we have. Callan has some pretty good gear. It seems as though he has to be a certain distance from his enemies for the snipe effect to activate, which is interesting, I suppose. Not very useful, but interesting. Alrighty, let's see. I think the tower is here. Yep. Yeah, over. Yeah, right here. I think this is it. Oh, jeez. Let's see what the journal says. When I arrived at Elazar's tower today, I was shocked by what I saw. Apparently the shaman, by whatever means, have discovered that the tower is worthy of their interest. Or maybe they just saw. It's a tower. It's magically sealed. Obviously it's of interest, you dummy. Intent on plundering whatever artifacts remained after the village was abandoned, they were attempting to knock out the barricades sealing the entrance. What is most disturbing about this discovery, however, is that they have chosen this exact moment to attempt to gain entry to the tower, as though they knew that the defenders of Avalon needed something from within it. Perhaps I've underestimated the shaman. They appear to have some precognitive powers, and I shall have to expect spirited resistance such as this in the future. Yes, I think that's safe to say. Alright, well, we got them. Whew. What do they have? Don't take the loincloth, Callan, you freak. Let's take that ring, we can sell it. This dude's into black, that guy was into red. Oh! Look at this! The Gauntlets of Coordination. A protective covering for the hands. These bear an enchantment, which makes the wearer more nimble. Wow. Plus 8 to coordination and minus 2 to restriction. That's really good. Alrighty. Let's see. What do we have on? Just black leather gloves. Oh, this is a complete and total upgrade. Yeah. 3, 4, 4. 3, 4. Yeah, these are legit, yo. Alrighty. Well, very good. Let's save. And now, let's just do a little scouting around right quick. Can we still go to the... Oh, nope. We're back to being restricted to the 4 squares of the village. Yeah, this is village 6, but... What used to be village 4, and now we can only... Let's just patrol around here and clear out the enemies. We don't need any Sha'ahoul. Cramping our style. sticking their noses into places they don't belong. Yeah, the fact that they're doing this right now when Elazar wants something out of his tower would suggest that there's more going on here than initially meets the eye. And the fact that Pellandrian's having those dreams. Let's see, is there anything down here? I doubt it, but you never know. Oh, this is that tunnel underneath the... I forgot. This is, underneath into the caves. I don't see why the Sha'ahoul would have given up on accessing that place. It's a perfectly good access point for their purposes. Alright, any more Sha'ahoul though? Maybe not. Not in this zone anyway. Yeah, no, we can't go further. Alright. Oh. Those do not give training points. Apparently. I wonder if then... Should we check out the other maps? Can we go up to Village 2? Yes, we can. Are there Sha'ahoul? Yes, there are. We're getting training points from this, so why not? We're going to probably be able to purchase training again this chapter, so we need to have as many training points as we can get. Muster, as we can mustered. Let's see. I think we'll probably run through these 4, clear out the Sha'ahoul in these 4 maps, and then go back to that tower and... Oh man, those wolves just tear Callan up. Where are you, you jerk? Callan does not fare well against them in melee combat. A dire wolf. That thing would probably rip us to shreds. Alright, I think that's about it. Which means we can go back to the tower. Having cleared out the village and gained a good amount of training points. Hi, kitty cat. Hello. Oh, jeez. Alrighty. And back to this area, Village 6. Didn't seem like there was much in the way of Sha'ahoul here besides those shaman. Bunch of wolves though. Let's see. We were told to fiddle with a tree branch, and I think we just found it. And so, I think on that note, I'm going to say thank you for joining me on this episode of my Let's Play of The Siege of Avalon, here on my channel, Idle Wisdom. Next time we will enter Elazar's tower and retrieve his ring of form protection, or whatever it was, and talk to his magic book. Hopefully we will not be ambushed by Sha'ahoul, either in the tower or coming out, but we'll see. So take care, y'all.